Hello and welcome Before You Buy. We're taking an in-depth look inside the kit before you buy yours. This kit is an AMT kit of a 65 Chevy El Camino. Fantastic box art. I do love the blank box art, but there's not much information, so let's go to the end card. And again, AMT kit 65 Chevelle El Camino. This is a 4-in-1 stock camper custom drag. Extra modern camper kit included. Our part number of 6062, again 1/25 scale. Here we got an alternate color combo for that drag version. Going around, we've got a custom illustrated version. And of course, we got a Hillborn fuel injected GMC supercharger, custom valve covers, Krager mags, Goodyear slicks. This kit is from 1996. And again, on the end card, here we have that camper and a stock version for you. A little AMT advertising with their spray lacquers and bottled enamels. Before we get into the box, a little history on this kit. This tooling does date back to 1964. AMT originally tooled up the 64 Chevelle wagons and the El Camino in 64. Then as the one-to-ones got a facelift, so did all of the tooling for their kits. The El Camino and wagon have continued on in various forms until this day. The Chevelle car had a change during the stream to a funny car and a modified stocker, so that tooling was lost for a while and it has reintroduced itself into the market. So again, nice to see all three variances out there. But again, this one in particular, again, is a 1996 kit, but it is duplicating a 1967 box art. So if you can see the box art, it does look very vintage with all the illustrations. Again, advertising the old AMT lacquers and bottled enamels. This is kind of a venerable kit that has been out probably 10-12 times in its life since 1965, but always a great subject. 4-in-1 gives you multiple options to build multiple times. I enjoy all versions, the stock, drag, custom, and of course the cool camper. In the 65 version came with the camper, the 64s did not, and then the blower came out, I do believe, in this box art in the 67 year. But again, let's finally dig into this box. I just took the wrapper off. One more note, I guess, talking about the wrapper for those that care. Buyer's choice number 2 on this kit. Take a look inside. My first time in here. So we've got a full bag of opaque parts. Big full bag. We've got loose reds there. Got a small chrome tree. Large chrome tree. We've got loose tires, loose glass, loose decals. So one good idea about opening up your kits is to not cause damage in there. We'll pull these out. Again, we get a clear tree, decals, blueprinter, instructions, metal axles. Let me get things unbagged and we'll get a closer look. And I'll start off with a quick flip through the instructions. See if there's anything you want to keep your eye out for. Again, stock and custom engines. Make sure to pay attention to which versions you want. We've got stock valve covers, custom valve covers, different air cleaners or velocity stacks, intakes, things like that. So make sure to pay attention. Of course, you have the supercharged version as an option. So you have 3 different engine options. Chassis and wheel. We've got a couple of wheel options. Of course, your drag slicks. There's our suspension. Interior. A couple of interior options. Seats. Assembling our 3 main components. Some under hood detail. There is our camper assembly with our windows. We've got stock versions. Of course, your bumpers. On the back, we've got custom version and their bumpers. And on the bottom, we've got the racing version. So that wraps it up there On the instructions, we will kick it off with the body of that great El Camino unique utility pickup car. On the back, we've got the El Camino script, Chevy emblem, we got the gas door, of course, door handles. On the front fender, we have the 327 and flags. Up top, we have molded in wipers, molded in bed floor with all that metal stamping reinforcement all the way around. Tailgate does have the Chevrolet script and handle. Again, all the same on the reverse. Great looking body there for the 65 El Camino. Going inside, we have our interior tub. We've got a textured carpeted floor. Nice door panels there with some detail. 3 pedals on the floor. Of course, the same on the opposite side. And to round out the bottom, we have that old school promo style chassis pan. You can even see the remnants of the old screw holes there. But of course, we've got gas tank, rear differential, dual exhaust, floor stampings, front suspension, sway bar. Let's take a look at that camper. We got the big parts out here. There's one side. It's even got a nice grate there. Great detail with all the appropriate kind of ribbing and lights and all that on our sides. Here is kind of the overhang part with a window opening, smooth on the inside. Here is the rear with the door, license plate, again with the lights. Nice detail if you want to do up the camper version. Here is the long roof slab. Again, more light detail molded in. The opposing side, different style with an extra window. Here we have a custom steering wheel, some wheel rings. I do believe those are for the body placement. Here we've got some miscellaneous parts. Small part there. We got some custom roll pans. Looks like we've got, I do believe those are considered wheelie bars there, old school wheelie bars. Some of our engine components, starting off with our cooling fan, belts, radiator hose. We got dual carbs, heads. There's our stock valve covers, 327, oil pan, battery, a little tank, stock style air cleaner distributor. Here is another suspension piece to raise your front end for the drag version. And then our engine and transmission combo halves. Moving along, here we have the hood for El Camino. Again, it does have the Chevrolet script across the front and on the other side, kind of nicely detailed with the perforated opening for the blower version. Got some wheel back components, our firewall, heater box detail, wires, radiator. Here is our bucket seats. Nice simple pattern there. A couple more parts. Here we have our dash for El Camino. The El Camino script on the glove box. We have gauge detail, radio detail, nicely done. Nice and sharp. There's our stock steering wheel. A couple of deep wheel rings. Got a couple of custom seats if you want to go the custom route. Get nice, thin, simple patterning. A few loose parts, a couple more wheel rings, wheel back, and a front engine cover. It does it for the opaque parts. Let's jump over to a pair of steel axles and our tires. We've got a pair of Goodyear slicks. Nice branding on the side. It is ball-sided. Nice size slicks. And then we've got 4 for the stock style tread pattern Firestone Supremes. Again, 4 of those. They are branded on both sides. Again, that Firestone Supreme. 4 of those, 2 of the drag slicks, and those metal axles. Moving on to glass. Kind of a one piece there for the front and back glass. Got a custom grille component there. Our headlights. And then these are all of our camper windows. Nice to see those with the detailing for the framework and all that. Along with the clears, we do have clear reds for some tail light ornamentation. And now on to our chrome parts. Got a small tree for the blower assembly parts. Kind of the main housing. We've got a front engine cover, front and rear cover for the blower. Scoop, belt, intake, our butterflies, maybe a fuel pump down there. Nice little chrome piece there, and our main chrome tree. Let's take a look at that. Starting over here, of course, we got our stock front end, grill bumper, stock style wheel covers, stock rear bumper, a jam-packed tree here. Maybe a shifter there. We got some exhaust headers. Looks like a big old tack. Maybe some headlight buckets. Some headers, chrome headers or chrome exhaust manifolds. Got the dual quad air cleaners. A dual quad intake, single intake. Custom valve covers. Maybe an alternator up there. Of course, that big custom grill. We got a center console. Moving on up, we got a shifter hanging out over here. Great set of deep mags. Nice Krager style mags. A couple of small tubes there. Maybe some exhaust tips or something. We got velocity stacks up there in the corner. We've got a kind of a thin plain bumper there and kind of a custom rear bumper there. Great looking chrome tree. And to end her off, of course, we have the decals. Looks like they have yellowed up a little bit over time, but they do look like they're in good condition. So maybe we can clean those up if we want to use them. Drag Camino. We got Nationals or Bust. Downriver Automotive. Happy's Camping Grounds. Some contingencies. We got El Caballo. Driver Chuck Miller. 327 blown. And 1 set of license plates from California. Nice simple decal, but some good options. And with that, that'll wrap up this kit. Pictures at the end, and thanks for watching.